Hey everybody, how's it? Aloha, this is Geebz here at the Decomposer Lounge. I'm your old composer, decomposing and dissecting your suggested tracks. You, the pure listener. I had to call an audible. I was going to do post-rock week, and I'm not even going to tell you what happened. I just have to postpone that a little bit. So I decided to dive back in and listen to a band I have never listened to before. This is As I Lay Dying. Did a little bit of research this time. So it looks like they came together around 2000 from the San Diego area, and then they took like a little break, and then they're back. The song that I'm listening to today is Redefined, and I hear this is metalcore. So this is my first time listening to As I Lay Dying. I want to thank you guys, like usual, for the support. The last 10 days has been kind of an on-off kind of weirdness for me, but going through some things, nothing bad, just a little bit of a Heimlich maneuver as I've done so many videos and stuff, but now I'm back, and I was able to rebuild Dinosaur Mountain here because I was getting to be a bit of a shambles and so on and so forth. So anyhow, I want to thank you guys like usual. If you want to support the channel and buy me a cup of coffee, you know these videos do not monetize my channel. Also, but if you don't want to buy me a cup of coffee, check out my Patreon. Come on in just for a month, hang out for a little bit, pick and choose what you got, or stay for as long as you'd like. The links will be down below for everything, especially As I Lay Dying, Spotify. Oh, yeah, the headsets, AKG 240s. All right, guys. As I Lay Dying, Redefined. All right.
I refuse to let go of the memories. 'Cause they changed everything inside of me. If I could go back now to save myself the loss, some senseless character, but back would be the cause. Reckoning today.
Okay, this is just right up my alley. Remember lately I've been kind of glamming on the fact on how much I love cut time and how much room cut time gives and breathing space for all the intense rhythmic arrangements that's going on with the chugging and stuff that's going on there. The drum sounds incredible. That snare sound is absolutely mental, and I love it. You know, I just got, a couple months ago, my very first 7-string as an old composer. I don't even know if I can do anything with it, but what I've been practicing a little bit and realizing just how intense and how the precision needed to be and the timing of that is so incredible. And on this, it's just absolutely mental on this. I like the going in and out of the riffs, but here's something else that I want to glam on before we get going, is they opened it up with effects. You know, I'm an engineering guy as well, and I love the dynamics of stepping outside of the box, outside of just, you know, drums, guitar, bass, vocals, and whatever, and opening it up with those kind of sonic dynamics. You know, they kind of grew it and blew it out from what some people would call a megaphone sound, a telephone sound. It started mono and it blew out. I love the stop-start they did. You probably saw me kind of step back a little bit. Is the fact that they did another kind of tricked out, EQ'd breakdown, and then sucked it right into maybe half a second of pure silence, and then came in and just crushed it. Vocals are insane. I'm gonna just keep going. I just wanted to go ahead and get some of that out of the way, and then next stop I'll glam a lot more on the musicianship, so stand by. I'm sorry, I got to stop really quick. Once again, that kind of call on engineering is such an incredible part for me of songs of this nature that is showing such extreme talent and arrangement and you know, the rhythmical arrangement of this with the chugging. I guess I've learned a lot on my journey with metal and stuff like that. That 0-1 thing. I at first I said, what exactly is that? You know, and but it, obviously being rooted in a drop key guitar tuning. Maybe is it A? I don't know. You guys tell me. That's the root of everything that's happening. The guitar playing that's actually utilizing what sounds like to me also open strings. So it's chug chug, and then a lot of, I'm sorry, that's probably sounded lame. So chug, and then a lot of the dexterity and the really super sick moving that's going on here, but utilizing the open strings for that and calling back into the root of that drop is what I love about what I'm hearing. Now, I don't know the band, except for what little homework I did, but I definitely feel like I'm hearing, just in some of the breakdowns, there is some padded soundscape synth work, and it could be that just strictly because of the recording and stuff like that. But those dynamics and that, it's like that ambient, the settling in for a moment of ambience, and then they hit you with that silence and explode the way they are coming out of it, is what's really killing it for me on this. And then the vocals is insane because there's like this full combo of different elements in how the vocalist is performing, from the darker, heavier stuff and the, you know, not so much growling as much. There's still some tonal value, I think it sounds like, in the growling aspect. But then when it goes into those full, powerful, high-pitched, melodic parts, I can't, you know, I kind of heard the word redefined a few times, figuring that's the hook and stuff, and that's where I was kind of trying to get into. But I'm so taken back by the total production of this. Whether it be at the band, a record company, a hired producer, whoever produced this, checked every single box for me. Even though I'm a composer and I'm doing this, I'm actually a pure listener in the sense that this is my first experience, as I'm still going through this almost a year of doing this, of listening to new bands and stuff. And to me, those kind of stop-starts and playing around with space in the editing and stuff. You probably saw me also get out of my skin a couple times. I did a couple things and I'm going, To me, that's the whole delivery and the power of the track here, especially in the headsets and stuff like that. Do yourself a favor, please. Get yourself a set of headsets. Not these. Not pimping the headsets. I'm just saying, listen to this on headsets because it's absolutely huge. Freaking huge. Okay, let me finish this up here. Jesus, my God. One of the things that I want to bring up before I step off on this is the harmonies and the vocals. Extremely powerful in the performance. I'm not a vocal coach, but I loved how they're pulled back. It's a really solid mix on that. It's not an overbearing, you know, shove on the background vocals, but I also heard the super clean, powerful vocals that were happening here, but then they went hard left, hard right with some dark, heavier, growling vocals as well through that little section that we just heard there. Once again, that super quick, you know, super edited tail head, kind of a quiet spot. That to me, I just love that. That's just something that for me personally, I really dig. And I'm just stoked that I came across As I Lay Dying. Actually, was a series of suggestions. I've been so overwhelmed, and I'm just trying to get through all the suggestions. But, you know, I'm still loving this journey that we're on. So As I Lay Dying, the song was Redefined. I want to thank you guys for hanging out. Want to buy me a cup of coffee, super cool beans, links below. If you want to check out the Patreon, the link is below and everything. And you're going to see me get pretty busy for the next 6 weeks here on this channel, putting out all kinds of content. And there's a reason for that, because my 1 year anniversary of doing reactions is coming up, and I'm going to change the face of a few things here. So anyhow, guys, have a sick day. Be safe, be cool, and just turn it on 11. All right.